When we last left you, we had just finished a very perilous journey through the Ballard Locks. What's next? Keep watching.
Look, this should not happen to anybody else, and this is how you prevent it.
It's probably happened worse to other people because, you know, not everybody's clever enough to do what you guys started doing.
My instinct was just like, get a fender in between, however you can do it.
Oh, by the way, that shouldn't be actually on.
With just moments before we reached our final destination in Ballard, Washington, there was little time to vent our frustration of what had just happened before the work of sailing lessons needed to continue.
Okay.
Now it was time for Greg to take the helm and get Ellie parked.
A little better than mine.
Sure. Put it all on me.
No. But I mean,
As you can see by the lack of footage, things got a little hectic.
Yeah, 'cause I know other cruising couples are like, okay, she's the one that drives when we're docking.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with any other cruising couples.
You're right.
This is about you two.
You're right.
It has nothing to do with
No,
gender. It's about
I
you two.
didn't mean. I know I didn't mean it gender specific. I just mean that of the couple, they have picked a person that is the helmsman and one that is the line
Right.
handler.
So people do tend to have their preferred roles, and sometimes it is the woman who prefers the helm and the man prefers the dock lines. You know, even though gender, you know,
Doesn't really matter.
expectations are the other way around.
Hmm.
But once you decide your favorite roles, you get really good at it. Remember that you both need to be skilled at all the roles.
Right.
We
You're
talked
right.
about that. You already convinced me that you get that.
You don't want to be the helm?
I don't care. I want you to tell me what your preference is. I don't want you to feel like, you know, we leave this week, and next week you're going, oh, I wish I would have taken the time to do the helm.
No, I'd like to. I feel personally like I need more practice in an open space. I
Okay.
don't feel like I've got a grasp on the
helm?
mechanics of how she handles in these close quarters
Okay.
in order to manage this spot right
My
now.
only concern is the gear shifter.
Yep.
That's my only concern at the helm.
And I'm with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
All the way in, I'm going down is reverse, up is forward. Down is reverse, up is forward. Slow, fast, slow, fast. I just had to like drill it into me before I got to the locks. Because in there, it has to be automatic.
Mm-hmm.
And here, it's kind of the same.
Nice water.
Okay.
Our instructor, Captain Woolley, really wanted to make sure we could take SV Ellie in and out with total confidence.
And I'm going to be really focused on coaching Cassandra.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to have to do roving fender and stepping off.
Okay.
So I would suggest the roving fender, where I've been putting it right there, you can grab it from either side.
Mm-hmm.
So you might actually have it on our approach first here.
Yes.
And once you're convinced we're clear of them, then you real quick bunny over to this side to say 3 feet, 5 feet, 3 feet, 1 foot, bam, ta-da. No.
Yeah.
Okay? So, yeah, it'll be a little bit faster on your feet, but be careful. Only
Okay.
as fast as you can go safely.
Sure.
So when we were doing like our first 1 or 2 overboards, there was starting to be some kind of tripping and things getting in the way, and so we got to make sure that safety is first, okay? Safety of our bodies, even before safety of the boats. If we're done with that jacket, let's move it down below. So it's
Here,
not
you're going, wait, you're going down there. Throw that in the trash.
the water bottle can go in the cubby. So we're minimizing things to put on.
To the dock. So, the best way to do that is to make sure we have a straight stern line.
Now that one's going to be when you have the off the dock wind.
Off the dock.
See how she's being held nicely?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Why don't you do a test with the midship? We got 2 breast lines.
As you can see here, Captain Woolley will accept nothing but competent sailors of all her students.
We'll know whether we need to use the spring line.
Oh, nice cleat.
Yeah. Just let it happen, and you're going to stop it if it goes too far.
Yeah.
But we're going to see what happens. So do you remember when we were doing this?
We're coming
Got
too
you.
close to the thing.
Gotcha.
Bow's going too close to the dock box.
It's all right. We got like 6 feet at the dock box.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we could use the spring line, bend it, pushing us in. If you want, that could just become the standard. We have one method that always works.
Okay.
So let's do the midship spring line.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna cleat this back off for a second.
So you're gonna hold it in that position. I would bring it in.
Yeah, you gotta sweat it in first.
Yeah. So start with it as close as you can get it.
That's pretty close, babe.
So we'll spring this one aft.
Lengthen your slip. That is nice.
Yes.
So we'll engage the midship spring line. So now we have a balanced stern line holding the boat.
Undo the breast line, right?
The midship line is going to become a spring line sprung aft.
Right.
The balanced stern lines are now holding the boat in, so you're at liberty to remove it. The breast line,
Right. Right.
Thinking about the sequence here. I can't take that off until I got that bow line and the stern line off.
Right.
Now I can take it off. Remembering I don't want this to swing out. It's going to be a quick thing. Now think about this. You're up there. You have it in your hands. You can't unlasso it, so you have to toss it to the dock and pull it through.
Mm-hmm.
Which way do you want the U-turn here?
This way.
So now
Because if I toss this to the dock, now it's like
it
this.
goes over. Good. So that's what you're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to work together to get it under there as quick as we can.
Okay.
So all you have to do is hook it. Now that we know what we're doing, it'll be fast. So I'm holding the tension. I'm holding the tension. Then a mark gets set.
Yep.
Go, and I'm back.
Okay.
See?
Yep.
We didn't lose the boat.
Okay.
So, you haven't got to do this from the helm yet. Tell me if you remember anything about how that worked.
Let me get my.
Will you carry her to bed when we're done?
Yes, I will.
So, really want to back up this.
Right now, let me clarify the question.
Okay.
We need to hold the boat against the dock.
Yes.
One line.
Yes.
We've chosen to use the midship spring line. So this isn't about backing out right now.
Okay.
How are we going to advantage this leverage to hold the boat against the dock?
After a week solid of nothing but sailing, our brains are full, our bodies are tired, but Captain Woolley isn't letting up. She won't leave until we have this down.
Have it. Reverse. We're going backwards.
Oh, I have to put it.
Okay, so forward we'll tension it.
Yep.
Plus, what else are you getting forward?
Oh yeah, I gotta make sure my helm is straight.
So remember what we get on the rudder when we're in forward? Prop wash.
Prop wash. So I have to keep it to port.
So when you steer to port, which way does the bow go?
It goes to port.
And the stern goes?
To starboard.
Is that what you want the stern to do?
Well, I don't want it going into the dock. So yeah, because I'm getting a wind that's blowing me.
Okay, so the problem was that we were doing this.
Yeah.
And we need the boat to do this. So let's back up a step.
Okay.
Just putting it forward. Go to stand up so you can see. I've done this before. Better on my phone. When you push forward, what does the boat want to do? Just forward. Forget the helm.
Oh,
When we push forward on this, what does the boat want to do?
it goes forward.
I got an anchor right here.
It goes towards the dock.
The bow goes toward the dock. So and your stern will go out.
Yeah.
And there's a boat there.
Yeah.
So how can you use the helm and the prop wash in forward to steer the boat the opposite way?
I take it to starboard.
Yes. So you're counteracting this force using the helm. So the forward push makes the stern want to go out. Your starboard prop wash pushes the stern in. We actually do want it at the dock.
Okay.
Because when it squishes these fenders on the dock, we're not hitting that boat.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So now you have the helm to starboard.
Yes.
We're gonna approach this slowly. We still have the bow and stern line on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we've still got the safety line on here.
Great. Now we have an audience.
I'm gonna start using this. If the stern starts swinging out, I'm gonna have you increase the throttle. Okay?
Okay.
So we're also gonna watch these fenders. So watching on your starboard side, proximity to that boat. We're touching the fender now.
Okay.
Take your hand off the boat so the boat does its own thing. Just take the hand off. We're just going to watch what the boat does by itself. Okay, it's now squishing. What's our distance there?
At the nearest is like 2.5 feet.
Way forward, right?
Yeah.
But
Well,
at the
in
stern.
the mid.
Yeah. Neutral. No. In the future, imaginary.
Okay. Got
Neutral. Where he's standing up there.
Uh-huh.
I don't exist. You're going, okay, you ready? This is ready. I'm going to neutral. So we don't want to drive forward. We want to drive out, right?
Right.
You got to switch it. Going to neutral, release the spring line. You take it off, you start gathering it up. You start getting it up, right? Okay. Try to unlasso it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But if he can't, he's gonna.
Drop it and pull the other one.
What do you mean by drop it? Drop it right next to the prop?
No, throw it as far.
Onto
Oh,
the-
I'll throw it onto the dock.
Onto the dock.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I see where you're at. Go ahead and rewind.
I meant where like the bow line and the stern line gets taken.
They're gonna disappear. That's why I said fast forward.
Okay.
There's no bow line, no stern line.
Well, I'm saying
up
why
there.
which one goes first? Does it
Doesn't matter. They're both doing nothing right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Because we have forward and the spring line holding us against the dock.
Okay.
So remember that you're going to have to, when you do the neutral, there's then correcting the helm to neutral, right?
Correcting the helm to neutral.
The helm goes in the middle when your throttle, when your ship goes in there.
Okay, and I do that when I ask him if he's ready.
So if he's ready, you say, okay, I'm putting it to neutral. He's taking the line off, you're putting the helm in the middle. Then you're just, real soon after that, reverse before we go back down on the dock.
Okay.
Together, right?
Yeah.
So let's remove the balance stern line. So even going out, how about I do the shifter?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll do this. I'll do it.
Ready?
just asked you a question. It's a verbal answer.
Yes.
Take it off until she's in neutral.
Okay, ready.
Right? Ready? Okay, neutral.
Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay. You're clear.
There's not a lot of room for error here. Ellie's 41 feet from bow to stern and 12 feet wide. Inside our slip, there's only about 18 inches between the widest part of our boat and our neighbors. Oh, and the fairway is only 60 feet wide. So per Captain Woolley's instructions, we're gonna take it nice and slow. Hard to starboard. Okay.
little more starboard now.
Feet.
5 feet. Still 5 feet.
Prepare to step off. Get there.
Yep.
Hey, can you sweat it in a little, please, right away?
Yep.
Sweat it.
Nice. Hand me the stern line.
Quick leg. Get it in as quick as you can. Round it. Yep, yep. Now sweat it.
Thank you. You're in the water too, babe.
I know. Just the end, I think.
We're in neutral too. Okay, there we go. Here's the rest of it.
Thank you. Yeah. I think we'll keep those 50s on hand.
I'm
But
just
not-
wondering, I'm thinking again about that bow line sprung aft. I mean that midship line sprung out.
Uh-huh.
Because we would have been able to control that stern coming out and you would not have had to sweat it in.
So I should have sprung it aft right away.
So if you had gone to this one instead of the breast line
Uh-huh.
and then allow it to pay out as the boat comes in and then add friction
Okay.
when we're in, and then she's going to have the helm hard to starboard.
Okay.
And push on it.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
the exact same thing we did before we came out. So it can be the same strategy going in and coming out, and it work under the perfect conditions.
Okay.
So I'm trying to narrow this down, okay? So that on the dock, even with the on the dock wind, what we're learning about the boat is she likes to wobble out, even with the on the dock wind. Does that too often, we have to rely on it always just laying against the dock.
Mhm.
Sometimes it did,
Mm-hmm.
but not always. So your standard could be midship line sprung out, going in and coming out.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.